Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk on this trend that I'm starting to see within gaming is that video games are starting to look alike. Like you're not seeing different, unique games. You're seeing a game that looks like Fall Guys. You're seeing a game that looks like Fortnite. You're seeing a game that looks like Call of Duty. You're seeing a game that looks like Escape from Tarkov. You're seeing a game that's looking like Supermarket Simulator. Where's some Grand Theft Auto? It's like my thing is this: if you're doing that but adding something different to the game, then okay, cool. But if you're just copying down exactly what the original game is, bro, what fun is that? It's like, cause no, the thing is this. I've seen some games where, like, for an example, Dead by Daylight and Friday the 13th, where they do change it up some way, but at the same time, I'm like, fam, this very well could have just been a DLC for Dead by Daylight. And I think that there's some developers out there where they're all like, okay, well, we know we ain't gonna make a whole lot of money if we just release a DLC, so therefore we just gonna go ahead and make our own game. But it's like, at the same time, I'm not trying to spend full price on a game that I already played before. I think I just talked on this with, Gray Zone Warfare, talking on how that game, it's like, it's been a minute since I played Escape from Tarkov, so I don't really remember way too much about it. I do remember just mindlessly running around that place and really not having an idea on where I was going and stuff. But there are some elements of Gray Zone Warfare that reminds me of Escape from Tarkov, and I'm like, fam, I already got this game. I already played this game before. Like, I don't get it. Why am I playing something that's already like a game that I play? Like, why is this game like, why don't you have like practice modes? Or even if it's like different modes just besides that extraction shooter stuff. Like, how about have it where it's like, okay, like with the gear and all the equipment that I have, just use it for practice. And then like if I want to get more gear or different stuff, then have it where it's like I go and play one of the extraction modes. But it's like games need to be different. I feel like that's something that I'm not seeing with video games. I'm seeing where every game where it's like, racing games, I feel like racing games, it really just depends because I know that there's like exclusive games like Forza and Gran Turismo. So games like that, in my opinion, it makes sense. It makes sense on why there's games like Forza and Gran Turismo because Forza is an Xbox game, Gran Turismo is a PlayStation game. I feel like that could get a pass. But if those games was being released on all consoles, then I'm like, fam, we already got a racing game. I guess like if you're trying to make it different and big, because I feel like even with those two games, like they are different. I feel like Forza, it doesn't really, especially the latest Forza, it really doesn't have a whole lot of content in there and stuff. Rather, and then versus the Gran Turismo 7, I was like, I will say that that game is a little bit more challenging, but at the same time, I'm like, it has more content. There's different things. Like they have the like original story mode, then they got like these side missions you could do. They just recently added this like adaptive AI to where it learns your racing or whatever. So it's like they're adding different things to it and stuff. And I guess like if that is a situation where there's a game that exists but they're not really doing nothing to it and they just only want to have that original thing, then I'm like, okay, then games like that, they're not gonna last. But if you're coming out with a game that's like it's that but more, then I'm like, oh, okay, then that makes sense. But if you're just coming out with the same exact thing, I'm like, fam, I'm telling you right now, games like that are not gonna last. For an example, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Let's just see how many people are playing that game right now on Twitch, because I don't feel like that there's a whole lot of people playing that game right now. Maybe I could be wrong, but I feel like that game's seen its days and now it's like it's done and over with. I wish they just kind of had like a thing where it showed you. Okay, 683 viewers. This is talking on a game. When did this game come out? Because this game, I think, what was it, like last year or something? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Massacre game. Okay, there we go. This game came out August of last year. I feel like there have been some other games that came out around that time where people are still playing them. If not, you got games before Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and you got where people are playing those games, and then it's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, on the other hand, you don't see people playing that game. Why? Because Dead by Daylight. Let's see how many people are playing that game. I feel like that's a game that's relatively still popular and stuff. Let's see real quick. Gary's Mod, Rocket League. Did I pass it? Hold on. Just Chatting, Dota, Call of Duty, Rainbow Six Siege. Where are these games? I'm like, there's some of these games I haven't even heard of. And I'm like, how is that they have so many different people playing them? Hold on for a second. Viewers high and low. Maybe people aren't really playing Dead by Daylight anymore. I thought people were still playing that game. That's crazy. Dang, Dead by Day. Dang, do I gotta really scroll down? Hold on for a second. Let me just look it up real quick. Cause there ain't no way. There ain't no way unless. Oh no way. Yeah, I am missing it and stuff. Okay, I had to like look at the cover because I'm like maybe did they change the cover? Because I feel like that it hasn't always been that bling. But no, it got 28,000 viewers. Why? Because Dead by Daylight is the original game. I feel like that game they are adding new content to it. So it's like whatever it is that you seeing in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, most likely they'll have some along those lines in Dead by Daylight. It might not be Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I'm like, fam, that's why that game didn't last. Because you're trying to do the same exact thing as Dead by Daylight. Meanwhile, this game is still the best like hunter versus victim type video game. It's like, what other games have topped Dead by Daylight besides the games like Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then they're gonna come out with Killer Clowns, and I'm like, yeah, when those games come out, they're obviously a lot of people are gonna be playing them, but then at some point in time, whether it's months or a year later, people are gonna stop playing that game. Why? Because Dead by Daylight is the original game. That's like when you see a new game of like Grand Theft Auto come out, like that, for an example, Saints Row. That they done came out. I'm trying to think how many Saints Row games they done came out with since Grand Theft Auto 5, because I think they done came out with at least a couple of Saints Row games. And okay, hold on. So year release. So same year as Grand Theft Auto 5, they came out with Saints Row 4, 2015, Saints Row Get Out of Hell, and then they came out with Saints Row in 2022. There's like a reboot of the franchise. They came out with 3 different Saints Row games, and you don't see nobody playing those games. Not even the new one. You see more people. You look on Steam right now, you see 131,000 viewers playing that game. Meanwhile, with Saints Row, it's like, bruh, not even Saints Row 2. In my opinion, Saints Row 2 is the better Saints Row game, and you don't even see people playing that. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, when games like that already exist, and then you have it where it's like, okay, the stuff and especially when you got it where the community is also working on the game too, talking on like the mods and all that different stuff for Grand Theft Auto 5. It's like, yeah, whatever it is that is in Saints Row, most likely somebody done added it in Grand Theft Auto 5. So it's like, yeah, if you guys aren't really trying to be different and be unique, then of course, like, the game's not gonna last. But it's like, you gotta add stuff in that game that's gonna want people to play it. You know, it's like, add stuff like, I'm in one game, I feel like, for an example, where I personally think like that game will never fall off, and let's just see how many viewers that game has real quick. Okay, they might not have as much as Grand Theft Auto, but I feel like there has to be more people. Maybe it's just a Twitch thing, I don't know, but there has to be more people playing Fortnite over Grand Theft Auto. I wish, how many people are playing Fortnite right now? Because that's something that I would like. That's something that I would like to know right now. Fortnite live players count and statistics, and then let's see if they got one for Grand Theft Auto. No, they do not. Okay, online players, active players, 30 days, 200. So Twitch. So do they online players in the past hours like over 1 million? Okay, I wonder if they got like something. Hold on, let me open up this website again and then search up Grand Theft Auto 5. Because I just have a strange feeling that Grand Theft Auto 5, it 100% doesn't have as many players than Fortnite. And so, why is it taking so long for this thing to load up? It don't take that long for stuff to load. It's like, dang, bro, just load up. Okay, so they got like all these different games, but they ain't got Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, I guess I'll just have to search it up. Grand Theft, okay. Wait, Grand Theft Auto 5. Let's see. Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay. Click on it, click on it, click on it. Okay, wait a second. online players in the past hour, 423,000 versus Fortnite, 1.7 million. So that's what I'm saying. The reason why I believe Fortnite is a good game, and I feel like that's a game because I can't say that it's the original battle royale, but I feel like that they made it better compared to like at the time being we only had PUBG, I believe, and H1Z1. Those are really the only two battle royale, and I felt like that, yeah, those games, they were just more so trying to compete with one another and stuff. Eventually, yeah, both of those games, and I don't even feel like people even play them two games anymore. Like I think it was like some old friends was playing it on mobile, but other than that, I was all like, yeah, you don't even really see people playing it like how they were at one point in time versus Fortnite. Oh my, like, bro, let's just see if people, oh no, people still, oh, okay, well, it's like, PUBG, it's at 12,000, viewers right now on Twitch. I wonder, H1Z1, oh, now it's just called, Z1. There's only one person playing this game right now. That is crazy. There's only one person playing this game, and they only got two. Shout out to the one person that's playing this game right now. That is crazy. But I'm saying though, like, people don't play that game because PUBG, H1Z1, they going back and forth like, oh, well, I'm gonna be the better battle royale. I'm gonna be the better battle royale. Fortnite, it came out, I remember when that game very first came out, nobody wasn't playing it. I thought it was a good game. I thought it was solid. I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. Next thing you know, they came out with that battle royale mode. Game blew up overnight, bruh. Out of nowhere, that game blew up. And I'm like, bro, what is going on? What is this Fortnite game? I'm seeing friends. There was this one friend that was just recently in my stream, and she was like one of my like OG like favorite streamers to watch and stuff. Shout out to Dibs on Deja. But anyways, I remember when I very first had started following her on Twitch. She had was playing Destiny 1. And so she was like, and that was like her game. That was like the main game that she was playing and stuff. She wasn't playing any other game. And just even games like Destiny, you don't really see too many games like that. And I think that's why at one point in time that game was fun. But the developers was on some old silly stuff where they are like, oh, well, let's just pretty much rob our fans and stuff. So when you got developers like that, I'm like, yeah, you guys ain't gonna last either. But anyways, so she was playing a lot of Destiny at one point in time. Fortnite came out, game blew up. I'm saying, like, it got to the point where she was playing Fortnite. I still remember when I think that was like one of the first few times I had played that game was with her. So I was like, no, that's a game where I'm like, bro. And then now, when you look at this game, they added Legos. They got it where the fans are. And I think, like, when they get the fans involved, when they get the community involved, there's no way possible the game is going to fail at that point. That's the one thing that I feel like what the developers behind Fortnite, what they do. Who are the developers behind Fortnite? I feel like they don't get enough credit and stuff. Hold on for a second. Let me look them up real quick. Fortnite, where's their Wikipedia page? Fortnite, oh yeah, I guess like on, I was about to say, wait a minute, Fortnite is on Xbox, but I'm like, I knew that because I played it off of my Xbox and stuff. But I was like, I thought it was like on, like PC Xbox, not like Xbox, like console and stuff. Oh, so Epic Games are the developers. I always just thought like they were the provider. Well, I mean, yeah, they are the provider too, but I always just thought like they were, yeah, just the provider. I didn't realize they were the developers. All right, well, shout out to Epic Games because they know how to make a video game. I think if it comes down between anybody in this world making a video game, I'm definitely trusting Epic Games. Well, I wonder what other video games have they developed. Gears of War, nah. There's like with struggling copyright became difficult. There's like into Epic release. They came out with Gears of War? That's crazy. That is insane. Oh, are they behind products? Unreal Engine, Bink Video is a file format. There's like, okay, Epic Game Store, of course. Unreal Series, Gears of War. That's crazy. So they're even behind. Well, yeah, I think I kind of had a feeling that they was behind Unreal like engine and stuff. That's crazy. So yeah, I definitely would trust Epic Games if it came down between anybody in this world making a video game that I wanted. I definitely would hire them for it because I'm like, no, you guys know what you're doing when it comes down to. So wait, did they not? I wonder, do they not still work on Gears of War? I thought they still worked on that game. Gears of War. There was like Gears of War and console games. Wait, so they're not behind Gears of War anymore? Nah, there's no way. At 2011 Spike, they announced it. They announced Fortnite in 2011? That's crazy. That game didn't come out, I think, until like years later. That game, wow. All right. I mean, developers. So they developed the first one. What about all the other ones though? There's like Epic Gears of War series. That's what I'm more so trying to look for. They didn't develop because I remember they came out with that last one. It was like, yeah, 5. Who developed 5? Gears 5. They just called it Gears 5. Yeah, I feel like that game. Nobody. What was the other ones that Gears of War 4? Yeah, I don't even think. I don't know if people were really playing Gears of War 4 and 5 like that. What about 3? Okay, so they were behind 3. And I feel like, yeah, that was during the Xbox 360 time too. What was 4? When Gears of War 4, yeah, that was like on the Xbox One. It was okay, yeah. I felt like that they I don't know. Maybe that game was good, but there's like, hold on, reception. Oh, it did get good ratings and stuff. So I guess, yeah, I guess it was good. What about Gears 5? What about it? It didn't get its good rate. Well, I guess it did kind of somewhat get good ratings, but I felt like that. No, it's like the Epic Games ones. Those were the ones that people are probably looking forward to and playing. So I'm like, yeah, Epic Games. They know what to do. They listen to the audience. They understand that it's like people like fun games, but they also like where their games are unique and they're different. And I feel like that's one thing that you can say about Fortnite, that it is a unique and it's a different game. You don't see too many games like that. I think the one and only game that I can compare Fortnite to is Gmod, but that's only on PC. It's not available on console. So I think that is the privilege of Fortnite, is that you can literally play this game anywhere. I just realized, because I just recently got the iPhone 15 Pro Max, I just realized that I think there are some games that I can play now on here and things. Because I was like, bro, I think I'm definitely going to I'm gonna definitely be playing me some games at some point in time on my iPhone. Yeah, I just recently got the 15 Pro Max, and so I'm like, nah, I'm making sure I use it to the best of my ability. But nah, getting back to these games though, I'm like, games need to be different. They need to be unique. And I'm like, if you don't know that, then I'm like, fam, you guys need to listen to the fans on what they want. It's like either the game needs to be unique or different, or you gotta listen to the fans. Do both if you really want the game to be successful. But I'm saying, it's like, if you guys thinking you're just gonna continuously keep getting away with putting out some games and they're not fun and it's the same thing that we played already, that's why games don't be lasting that long. So anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Like, subscribe, viewing this on YouTube. Follow, subscribe, viewing this on podcast streaming service. Thank you guys, and peace.